Hi, my name is Sofia Rosa. Thank you for watching me today. And today I'm going to talk about two animals for the 2020 forecast, and that is the ox and the horse. Okay, last week, earlier this week, I was able to ask a question using my Instagram stories and ask what's the lineup you think I should actually do. What came out of the poll, whatever you call it, in Instagram stories is the first one. After ox is going to be horse, next is dragon, next is snake and pig, and then the next I'll be sending out another set of questions that you can actually answer. Okay, before I even start, I'd like you to remember that it's in your BaZi chart. You don't only have one, you have 4 animals. Now, to find out what animals you have, please click the link below, log in, and put in your date. Again, the year stars represents your colleagues, your clients, your friends. Month represents your finances and your career, or your parents. Okay, and then day represents your spouse, yourself, or the people you're close with, not necessarily relatives. Next is the hour represents your children, your investments, your subordinates, and your suppliers. Okay, so again, if you want to find out what animals you have, please click the link below, log in, and put in your date. It's best to actually put in your hour because it gives it 100% accuracy. Okay, if you have day, month, and year, that's 75%. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the animals that I'm actually going to give forecast to. First one is the ox, and the next one is the horse. Okay, so the ox has the following stars, which is the Grandeur combination: Sun Star, Heavenly Star, Bad Key Star, and Yin Sha. Okay, I will explain every star so that to give you a heads up or guide for the 2020. Okay, Grandeur combination is actually a good start because this gives you an opportunity to hang out or meet or mingle with high quality people. And if you have been trying to get a permit or any license, this is actually a good year to actually do that because of the Grandeur combination. You'll be given the opportunity to be approved or accepted. Next is the Sun Star. This one is an opportunity wherein you can become a noble people to others, or you'll be helping other people, which is actually good because this gives you an opportunity to give yourself more value. Okay, showcase your skills. So if somebody seeks for your help, it's best to actually provide. It's better to give because in return you'll be able to receive more blessing by helping others. Okay, next is the Heavenly Star. This gives you an opportunity or the edge in actually hiring good people or finding a partner. If you've been wanting to open a business, it's actually a good year because you'll be given significant support from the people around you. Okay, next is the Bad Key Star. This is all about the health, so it's best that you take the first step in improving your lifestyle. Be it just brisk walking, going to your office. It's actually a good start. Start improving on your diet. Okay, because BaZi Key Star is all about the health. So if your immune system is good, you won't have any problem. Next is the Yin Sha. This is a negative star also, and this is wherein you'll be given an opportunity to offend women around you, or you might easily anger people who are easily angered. And when this happens, they might do something or will have this vindictive activities against you. So just to avoid that, make sure that every interaction that you are going to interact with, you be kind, polite, and apologize if you commit any mistake. Okay, for the time being, let's put the ego aside and be mindful of offending others. Okay, next is the horse. Okay, now we're going to the horse. Now the horse stars are the following, which is Month Emptiness Star. Next is the Year Breaker Star, and then Calamity Sha, obstacle star, and the sky cry star. Okay, before we panic, please, I'll explain all the stars. Okay, the first one is the month emptiness star. Sounds negative, but it's actually a good star because this star helps you manage and mitigate all the negative effects in your around you. So if there are things that you think that are quite impossible to happen, the month emptiness will be there to solve the problems. But make sure that before you even create great big goals, make sure that you create realistic and timely goals, just so to feel and witness the wonderful effect of the month emptiness star. Okay, the next one is the breaker star. This is an opportunity or a negative star, rather, wherein you will have instances of losing money, a lot of money actually. So what do you do? How do you prevent that? You make sure that you strategically plan all your finances, and better yet, if you can actually avoid spending, please avoid spending. As a matter of fact, in 2020, we may feel a minor recession, a global recession. So if you can actually save up, and instead of just spending, save up and pay off all your debts, if that's one. Okay, what you can do is to avoid losing money. Why not just pay off all your debt, right? Okay. Next is the Calamity Sha. This is a star wherein you might end up in a place wherein stranded because of a weather or typhoon or hurricane. So if you're traveling next year, make sure that you actually plan it out and do the weather forecasting very thoroughly, just so you won't end up in a location where a natural disaster strikes. Okay, just plan ahead, be strategic, and if you can avoid traveling, it's better to do so. Okay, next, the obstacle star. Being in the harm of rat for 2020, we can expect some challenges ahead, but these challenges you can definitely solve them. Okay, it's not something that's not figure outable, if I may say, as mentioned by Miss Marie Forleo. So make sure that if there are obstacles, what you can do to help you mitigate is by informing yourself and educating yourself, because knowing the know-how is the right tool to solve the problem. Okay, keep calm and then think of how to get the information to help you solve these obstacles. Okay, next, and also, in addition, I'd like to also focus on your goals. If this happens, focus on your goals, keep calm, and just think of your goals and keep on working, because that's one way to help you deviate or to stop thinking or to be consumed rather by the obstacles. But of course, you have to solve these problems, and always think that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And for as long as you work hard, the effect, okay, or the positive effect will be given. Okay, so for the next star for the horse is the Sky Cry star. This one is all about your emotion. This you can definitely control. You might feel a little bit emotional, or you might feel that your emotions are quite a roller coaster. This you can control. Okay, and if you feel like crying and you feel like being low, rest assured it's not you, it's just the star. Okay, so what you can do to avoid this, just to not to be consumed by this emotional problems that you might feel, is to try to meditate and be grateful for the things that you have. Okay, at the end of the day, it's what you have that matters and that makes you happy. Or you can also spend time with your family more, or the people that makes you happy and feel good. Okay, and also if you can do things that are making you happy, making you a hobby or anything, you focus on that. Okay, rest assured this is not you, it's just the star. If you feel like being low, you feel like more lonely or emotional, it's just a minor bump in the emotion, but you can definitely control this. So meditate, and think of the things that you can be grateful for. Okay? Thank you so much. So next week, tomorrow, I'll be talking about two other animals. And I hope to actually do this every 3 days. I hope to have time just so I can finish all the animals in the next weeks. Okay, so if you want to get notified for all the animals that I'm going to actually give you forecast on, please click the notification bell and subscribe. Okay, so I'll see you in my next video.